Hi everybody, this is Paul from Climate Justice Fast on day 16. I wanted to make a vlog today to say thank you to everybody that has written messages of support on our website. It means a lot to us. And I wanted to read out one in particular because it's about something I want to talk about. It's from David Stark in Berkeley, California. And he says, I will commit civil disobedience for the first time in my life, November 20. So David, thank you for that, and thank you for, I guess, the feeling that we've helped you come to that decision and take that action, because at the moment civil disobedience is becoming an incredibly important thing for people around the world to do. So what is civil disobedience? Civil disobedience is when you break a law, basically. And you break a law because you feel that it's an unjust law. And you feel you have a moral duty that goes beyond the laws of your nation to try to change that law and to break it and to stand up for what you think is right. And it's becoming incredibly important right now because our laws and our system, almost everywhere in the world, is set up in a way to allow people to pollute the atmosphere to the point where we get runaway climate change and we cause enormous suffering. So basically the system itself, these laws themselves are unjust. They're unjust to future generations and obviously the poorest people in the world who are suffering the effects of climate change right now. So they need to be changed, and civil disobedience is becoming incredibly important because at the moment our leaders, as we know, are moving too slowly to stop climate change. So it is up to us, the people, to put our bodies on the line and to risk arrest and to embrace arrest and even imprisonment to make sure that we don't past the tipping point and then we don't get runaway climate change and that future generations and our children are protected. So basically, how do you get involved in civil disobedience? It's not that easy, for people perhaps like David or like myself a year ago, we wouldn't have really had any idea how or why to do civil disobedience. So really what I would recommend and really plead with people to do, if they think they're ready to take that step, which I hope many of us are, and I know many of us are, just get in touch with the people in your area that are experienced with civil disobedience. And you can find them in the US. The Yes Men have a great website that you can sign up for. There's Greenpeace, there's Friends of the Earth, there's Rising Tide, and there's all sorts of groups actually. All you really have to do is do a search for climate action and then wherever you live. And it might not be the first people you encounter, but after you'll encounter them, and then you'll encounter the people who will, be able to help you to take that step, because we need bodies, basically. We need foot soldiers, in the fight against climate change. And really getting arrested once or twice, it's not going to ruin your career, It's climate change, on the other hand, will probably ruin your career if we don't stop it. There's how many baby boomers, speak with pride about being arrested for protesting the Vietnam War. It's not something to be ashamed of. It's a badge of honor, and it's something that honorable people have done all throughout history. Civil disobedience got women the vote. Civil disobedience got black people equal rights. Civil disobedience has, freed India. So we need more people to take that step and to stand up and let our leaders know that if they're not going to take the steps that are necessary to stop runaway climate change, well, we're going to make it happen anyway, And civil disobedience might not be able to get us there alone. However, it can force the issue. If it becomes literally twice as expensive to build new coal-fired power plants, because you're constantly having to battle off protesters and people who are willing to get arrested and put themselves on the line, then it's going to help make the shift away from fossil fuels into renewables, and that's just what we need. So David, I salute you, and I hope that our action has helped you get the inspiration and the courage to do that, and I hope that it does for others too. So that's my spiel for this evening. See you soon.